And then we'll have 5 laps race distance now then. First time around, if you've just joined us, Pauli Pekkinen had an absolutely super start, flew out of the traps, and after yesterday, 600 race in which himself and Nyman were dueling all the way to the checkered flag. He didn't want to repeat that today. He wanted to break the field as soon as he could, and that was what he was doing. He had a nice 2-second advantage over Nyman and Hamburg and Giovanni, and was looking good for the victory until, unfortunately, for Peter Nyman, he had his crash which brought out the red flag, and we go again.
From the third place, the first row, Marek Czerwony. Second row, Jon Hamberg, Gary Johnson, Thomas Walter.
Very, you could see he's very aggressive in his style of riding. One of the few riders, when he comes over that crest, his front wheel goes light.
Kevin Rigaud, Stefan Walter,
and unfortunately, it didn't work for him on that occasion. But as I say, the good news is he seems to be fine.
Markus Kilpeläinen, I would say it would be.
We've still got plenty more racing still to come.
Mennään tähän 5 kierroksen varmasti.
Superbike, sidecars, 2-strokes, 250s, 350s.
Tehdään vähän niin kuin pikamuodossa.
More 600 racing as well later on today. We won't be going on as long as we did yesterday as well.
Takaa, sitten lähdetään lämpärikierrokselle, sitten taas uudestaan lähdönjärjestelyyn ja siitä sitten 5 kierroksen varmasti
kisaan. I was instructed that it was the positions they were in the race at the end of lap 3.
Täällä oli Soili Karme leikkaamassa nauhaa poikki, eli Jarno Saarinen circuit nyt sitten virallisesti tämän radan nimi, ja siitä on 50 vuotta, kun Jarno Saarinen tällä samaisella radalla
Russia is just down. You can see there's maybe a little bit of confusion here because some of the riders possibly will be taking the positions that they began the race in first time around.
On Open-luokka, eli tämä, josta
you see there Gary Johnson, number 17, looking for his number. He was on the middle of row 2.
5 kierrosta mennään, Pauli siellä katselee taaksepäin, että missäs ne kaverit
on. So a little bit of confusion, but we'll get going soon.
Ja kyllähän ne kaverit tulee sinne mukaan ilman muuta.
So they're finding where they should be. And there's a gap there for Gary Johnson to exploit. He had such a good start first time around, but he got boxed in going into turn 1. But he says today he's feeling much more confident. So they're going out on a formation lap again now. So this isn't the race yet, it's the formation lap, and again Gary Johnson, you could just see that's the little hole that he could easily exploit. And Johnson's going to lead them round on this formation lap this time. So number 17, Gary Johnson, the only British rider in this field. We've got Finns, Frenchmen, Germans, Swiss, all sorts of nationalities, Danes, Dutchmen. There's also Tia Seimer, Finnish lady, number 11. There she is. And you can see there, just as they come over that crest, Nyman was one of the few riders that really lifts his wheel as he goes over that crest, and as he came down, tried to wrestle control again, and ended up, unfortunately, a low side off the track. So that's how we would expect them to line up. But I think, as I say, because Nyman was in second place at the end of lap 3, they've still given him a grid position on the front row. However, he isn't obviously here to take up that position. So Pekkinen, Hamburg, Giovanni, Johnson, Uski, Walter Koski, etc. So just one rider missing, and that is Pino Nyman. Get well soon is the message.
Pyörähän on pian teini-iässä.
Quick check of the temperature. Still in the mid-20s. So again, a good-sized crowd. This is a little section that Gary Johnson was telling me yesterday he was really struggling with, but he seems to be a lot happier today. He was involved in that scrap with Thomas Walter, which yesterday went to the German, took 5th place right at the end of the final lap. Johnson having to settle for 6th, having held 5th for so long. So Pauli Pekkanen will be looking for more of the same, looking to try and get a belter of a start. Look out too for 17, Gary Johnson, if he can exploit that hole that's in front of him where Nyman should be. So we're on 5 laps race distance. Pauli Pekkanen, Gary Johnson's teammate, by the way, for Paku Racing. Marek Červený, the Czech Republic rider, on the outside of the front row. But also, of course, Jorn Hamburg, number 95, has got his eye on that gap as well. So here we go, folks. 5 laps the race distance. We're about to go racing again at Imatra. The red lights are on, the red lights are out, and away we go. Johnson looking to exploit that. He looks as if he's going up past Hamburg, but it's Pekkanen again. Červený into second place. Look out too for Volter on the inside. Johnson not wanting to get boxed in on the inside this time. Johnson looks to be going to third place. So Johnson is third, but it's Pekkanen who leads from Červený. So they go through Hutahuvat onto Ita Nordic, into techno-safe Ukenhata. And we are racing again at Imatra, folks, and it's Pekkanen. Johnson is in third this time. He said with each lap he's becoming more and more confident, and he'll be really happy with his start this time. Down through RVS technology, down the back straight. They'll be coming down onto the chicane at Kona Pico. So here they are, hitting the brakes, that braking marker. Oh, and Johnson's into second place. Gary Johnson is second. So Johnson up in a second behind Pekkanen. So Gary Johnson. And it's a 3-way fight out in the front. Červený is in third place. Again, just this little section, this is where Johnson said he was struggling yesterday. So they come through Kuman, Trukipala, Velo, into Kulapula, and then Joseinen, Dieslasenas. And Johnson, second place from Červený. He'll do well to keep Marek Červený behind him. Johnson as well is on very old machinery. But Johnson, and he'll be doing Pauli Pekkanen a world of good as well. Obviously that's what Johnson's not here to help Pekkanen, of course, but by holding Červený back, he'll be allowing Pekkanen to break clear out in front. So here they come to BMW Bavaria Laakkonen. So Pekkanen leads, and Mrs. Johnson delighted there. Less than a second is the distance. Johnson will do well to hold him back, but Gary Johnson falling in love again with Imatra as they go over the railway lines at Hutahuvat. Červený all over him though, like the proverbial rash. So out of techno-safe Ukenhata.
Joo, täältä katson veikkaisin, että se
on pikkasen ohkaisempi kahvi.
Se vaikuttaa, kun se vääntää kahvaa. Mutta joka tapauksessa suomalaisilla, sanotaan, otetaan tänne suomalaiset.
Saying he's gone a bit softer on the front, etc. This time around, and they've had time to work on the bike. Červený, though, keep an eye on him, looking to come out on the slipstream. The Czech Republic rider, I think, is going for Johnson. And he's going to be on the inside, and I think we're going to... No, we're not yet. Johnson still holds on to second place. Pekkanen continues to lead out in front, and it is same as you were for Pauli Pekkanen. Leading, but from Gary Johnson this time. Hamburg just in the picture, still in fourth place. But Johnson really holding up Marek Červený. The Czech Republic rider just can't find his way past as they come up over the railway bridge. And he might just find something on the inside here.
Second, Johnson, then
we're going to change second place. No, Johnson still holds on to second. He will be loving this. He will be loving it, because when he first arrived, they had a few issues getting to know the track, a bike that he's not familiar with, a Bridgestone rear. He's never ridden on Bridgestone before. He's got a Pirelli front. A quick glance around to see who's behind him, but yeah, so it's funny. He was like, oh, I'm not happy about this, I'm not happy about that. And I said, what about the track? He said, oh, I love it. Absolutely love this place. Absolutely fantastic. So now that things are happening for Gary Johnson, he's about to lose second place though. Červený up the inside. So Johnson has to slipped back into third place, but he will still be really enjoying his time in this race so far. And has he done his teammate Pauli Pekkanen the world of good by holding back Marek Červenet. And for Johnson, a podium position if he can hold him. Marek Červenet, just you saw there, you don't really, as you come over that crest, you don't want to get that front wheel as high, or as high really. You don't want to get it too high is what I'm trying to say, because you've got to really slow the bike down for the really tricky right-hand turn. So that's a fantastic advantage for Pekkanen. Johnson will do well to hold off Hamburg as well, who is looking very menacing in fourth place. But Pauli Pekkanen from Marek Červenet, Gary Johnson third. Jorn Hamburg in fourth, Thomas Walter fifth, Sebastian Frocher in sixth.
Ja tuossa kun keskustelin, kun meillä oli breikki tässä Hambergin
Johnson staying with Červenet though.
Että vaikuttaako tämä eilinen
3/10 of a second down, he's got half a second to play with over Hamburg as well.
Arkoja. Mutta siellä menee
Hamburg is fancying a podium position as they come over the railway bridge. And you can see Hamburg really is gaining ground on Gary Johnson now. So Johnson's dreams of a podium position here on his first year at Imatra could be about to be quashed. But he will be absolutely buzzing. Marek Červenet, having shaken off Gary Johnson, can he bridge that gap? It's a big ask. A really, really big ask. So they've got 2 more laps to go as they come over BMW Bavaria Laakkonen. And Johnson's losing. Oh, Hamburg really fast. Hamburg on the brakes, and Johnson goes back in a fourth place. But he was determined to get a good start, or a much better start again this time, Gary Johnson. But he finds himself back in fourth. Whether he can find something to threaten Hamburg and try and regain third place remains to be seen. And Hamburg now looking like the fastest rider out there. In fact, he is the fastest lap time so far, 1:56.6. Jorn Hamburg, fastest lap of the race so far for him. For any rider, that is. 1 more lap to go after this one. Pauli Pekkanen looking very, very comfortable out in first place. And here's Hamburg. He's going for it. Hamburg is going for it. Just out of shot. I think Hamburg is going for it. Certainly looking at the shadows on the bikes. And I think Hamburg... No, he didn't quite make it. Oh, Hamburg is overshot. Hamburg is overshot. You can see. And that has cost him. Just out of the picture, you just saw him going, trying up the inside to go and take second place. However, he just ran out of road and managed somehow to carry straight on. He must have realised he wasn't going to make the turn and spurred it on the gas, so he got ahead of Červenet but went straight on. And the Czech Republic rider stays in second. Johnson is still in third, and a very close third indeed. 1 more lap to go. Johnson looking for the toe from Červenet. There's Pekkanen still out in front, still maintaining that 2-second advantage. But Gary Johnson, well, Hamburg has already done him once on the BMW Bavaria Laakkonen straight. And going into Huuta-Huvat, and it looks like he'll be doing him again. Pekkanen is going to see 1 lap to go. Johnson will be able, he'll feel him behind. So Hamburg going for it again. So Hamburg is going up into third place, past Gary Johnson. He is, and he's trying to take second as well. Oh, Hamburg really, really, really aggressively carrying lots of speed in there. I do think he was thinking about second place there. He really had to slam on the anchors as they came into turn 1 at Huuta-Huvat. Oh, again, he's all over the place. Gary Johnson, well, I said he'd be buzzing. I don't think he'd be too happy right now. And in fact, you can see, I think Johnson's backing off. Johnson is backing off because Hamburg really, really is riding really, really hard. So down along RVS Technology, back straight, down to Kona Pico. Pauli Pekkanen continues to lead. And again, even though Hamburg left the track, he rejoined behind the top 3, so he shouldn't receive any kind of penalty for that. So I would imagine it is as you were.
Siellä sitten tiukkaa taistelua. Näytti aika läheltä, että
Hamburg won second place, and he's really taking the fight to Cevena. And I think we could maybe see something happening for second place. Here he goes. No, not quite. But he's certainly looking to get as much exit speed as he can, get right on the tail of the Czech Republic rider. And if he can stay close enough, get on the gas as they come down into the dip at Imatranajo. So Pauli Pekkanen is going to win this one, but who is going to take second place? Cevena from Hamburg. Johnson is out of it, back in fourth. Here goes Hamburg, though. Is he close enough? He may just run out of road. Here they go. Pekkanen takes the checkered flag, but Hamburg is drawing up alongside further back. Oh, it's neck and neck. I think Hamburg's got it. Hamburg has got it by certainly 100th of a second. So Pauli Pekkanen, victory for the Finn. Hamburg, my goodness me. He was really pushing. So Cevena loses second place right at the end, but a great 5-lap dash for the cash. Gary Johnson, I think he would have been very happy with fourth, but just the way Hamburg was riding on that last lap, incredible. So anyway, Walter takes fifth again, Koski in sixth.
Jännäksi menee ja meni jo.
So another cracking race here at Imatra. Pauli Pekkanen controlling things out in front. Gary Johnson in second for the early part of the race until he was passed by Marek Cevena, who held second, and then Jorn Hamburg came flying through to take second. An incredible, very hard and aggressive ride. But the Dutch rider takes second place, so it's Finland, the Netherlands, the Czech Republic, Great Britain, Germany in the top five. So 5 different nations. We had we've got triumphs, of course, Pekkanen and Johnson on triumphs. Yamaha, and of course Hamburg also on Yamaha as well. So the wonderful picturesque town of Imatra again hosting another great race. So there's confirmation of the results. Pekkanen, Hamburg, Cevena will stand on the podium. Gary Johnson, a very close fourth this time around, and he'll be feeling very confident ahead of the later 600 Supersport race. Thomas Walter, Anzi Koski rounding out the top 6. Frotscher, Vetter, Uski and Blacker the 10th, the top 10. Banwart, Rigo, Seimer, great ride for her in 13th. Makala, Kilpalainen 15th, and Simesto in 16th position. So we have a garlanding ceremony coming up. So we've got a little bit of time to kill before then. So that was a great race. Let's have another look at some of the best moments again. These are the riders coming back. Pauli Pekkanen just at the back of the picture, accepting the congratulations of the crowd. But here we go, that gap where Nyman should have been. Gary Johnson looking to exploit, and indeed he did. So a cracking start from Johnson, but it was Pekkanen with the best getaway. Johnson, though, was soon up into second place. He managed to get past Marek Cevena. So Johnson into second. Hamburg a little bit further back behind Walter at this stage, and it looked as if it was developing into a 3-way fight out in front. Johnson doing as best he could to hold off the Czech Republic rider. So Johnson in second place at the end of the lap 1. But eventually, though, Hamburg came through. And then a run-on from Hamburg coming down RVS Technology straight. So Johnson was back into third again. However, as they came back through Imatranajo and onto the straight again, Hamburg went through. And on the final lap, it was a question of Pekkala was okay. Oh, that was incredible from Giovanna, just squaring it off. But it was a question of whether or not Hamburg could reel in Giovanna on the final lap. Pekkala took the checkered flag, and as they came to the finishing line, Hamburg just stole it by 100th of a second to take second place. So congratulations to Pauli Pekkala.
Ja tässä vieressä Pauli Pekkanen, me lähdetään välittömästi palkintojakoon, mutta otetaan pari sanaa Paulin kanssa. Se näytti Pauli niin helpolta toi meno, eli sä jatkoit samasta mihinkä jäit, eli
So I'll keep quiet for a moment. I'll see if we can pick up some of the interviews. Now I would imagine the first one will be in Finnish.
No äläpä mitään. Kyllähän se vielä jakso tuo 5 kierrosta ajaa tuossa.
Olisiko 6 mennyt?
Ois se saattanut mennä.
Älä mä uskon näin. Annetaan Pauli Pekkaselle aplodit, se on ansaitut sellaiset. Jon Hamburg, you did it, but it was very close.
Yeah, it was very close, yes.
Yeah, I saw that. Did you see it too?
Yeah.
I suppose so. But had you thoughts about how to do it? That you were in so close, so...
No, the start was very bad, but yeah, I have to do in the race.
You did it.
Yes, I did it.
Yeah, you did it. Annetaan Jon Hambergille aplodit. Ja tässä me ollaan valmiina, eli sinne korkeammalle korokkeelle sinne kipittelee Pauli Pekkanen. Aplodin saattamana.
Pauli Pekkala takes his position on the top of the podium after the opening Supersport race.
Kakkonen second, erittäin tiukan taistelun jälkeen Jon Hamburg.
So Jon Hamburg, the Dutch rider, in second position.
Kolmas, third, Marek Czerwony.
Let's have the national anthems. So congratulations once again to Pauli Pekkala, winner of the Open Supersport race here at the Jarno Saarinen circuit in Imatra in Finland. So no champagne popping, of course. They've got more racing to do later on today.
Siis me nähtiin taas sitä hyvää viimeisen päälle hyvää katorata kisaa. Me annamme kunnon aplodit.
So another thrilling ride here. A thrilling race. So we'll take a quick commercial break. We'll be back soon for more racing from Imatra.
Ja sitten numeroita tuossa ehdin nähdä, mutta Erno Kostamon pyörässä siinä on keltaista ja mustaa ja samaten myöskin tuossa ajovarusteessa ja musta keltainen kypärä. Sitten vieressä sieltä löytyy Vincent Lombois, eli silloin mennään sinisellä pyörällä. Siinä on valkoista myöskin mukana, musta ajoasu. Sitten vastustajana siinä hänen vieressään Lukas Maurer, eli silloin mennään vihreeseen paikoilleen.
Sitä sitten vaikka tämä nyt on aivan erillinen järjestelmä, tämä meidän tulosmonitori, niin en tiedä mistä sen toimimattomuus johtuu. Painoton näytös parasta aikaa myöskin vuoksen yläpuolella jatkuu.
Eli tällä hetkellä me ollaan ulkona kuin lumiukot tästä tilanteesta, koska monitori ei kerro meille, mitä siellä tapahtuu. Kertoo varmasti hetkisen kuluttua, kun saadaan ohjelma kohilleen. Ei myöskään kamerat kuvaa, mitä tuolla radan varrella tapahtuu, mutta koetaan pysyä tässä kärryillä. Se on hyvä ainakin, ettei saada lunta. Tulisi muuten hiki lumitöissä tälle päivään, jos olisi näillä, mitä pitäisi tehdä lumitöitä. Erno Kostamo kumminkin siellä oli kärjessä, mutta kuka siellä sitten kamppailee Ernon kanssa, niin sitä en tästä ehdinyt huomata enkä havaita. Ja tuossa selitys siihen, tai kuultiin selitys, Vincent Lombois lähti tässä varikolta, eli kaatui eilen, satutti peukalonsa ja on testaamassa, miten se peukalo kestää rääkkiä, eli tietysti satsaa siihen IRC-sarjaan pistekilpailuun, se on se tärkeä juttu. Suomalaisista siinä on Erno Kostamo siis kärjessä, sitten meillä on Ville Valtanen tulee 8. Markus Karlsson, ruotsalaiskuljettaja tällä hetkellä 5. Katsotaan Lasse. Eipäs vaan Heikkiman 11, Lasse Kärki 12, Michael Dunlop vähän räsyisin takaiskarein.
13 Michael Dunlop, on se vaan vetomies.
Se on juuri sitä. Katsotaanpas nämä meidän muut kaverit tässä. Mutta kyllähän ruotsalaiskuljettaja Markus Karlsson todistaa vauhtinsa. Tulee nyt kolmantena.
So we are coming up to the halfway point of this race. Kostamo with an incredible lead. Kostamo, much to the delight of the home fans. He has a 5.5 second lead over Den Besten, but it's really tight, this battle for second place. A three-way fight between Den Besten, Karlsson and Lucas Mora. Didier Grams a little bit further back. Michael Dunlop is making his way up through the order. He's now into 11th place. However, he's got 2.5 seconds to find on Elster. Incredible, all the issues and problems that Michael Dunlop has had with that bike so far this weekend, that in the very fact that he's out there on the track, and it shows exactly how much he wants to be there today. The bike is not how he would want it, I should say, but it's certainly he wants to be here so badly and out there taking part. But here's the man that is dominating everything so far as it comes to the halfway point of the race as he goes through BMW Bavaria Laakkonen. It is Kostamo who leads. Karlsson second, Mora's gone third ahead of Den Besten, so Karlsson now second, Mora third, and Den Besten, who was second, has dropped down to fourth. Kostamo, the fastest guy out there by far, really dominating this race. Fastest lap, 152.2 from him. Markus Karlsson, Lucas Mora, then Joey Den Besten in fourth, David Datzer, who was on the podium yesterday, in fifth place, Pierre-Yves Bian in sixth position, Didier Grams is now seventh, Valtonen eighth, and it looks like Dunlop, I'm not too sure what happened, but he's dropped down to 17th. Again, he's riding a bike that he really doesn't know. They had all sorts of issues with suspension and vibration, etc., etc. Really weren't happy with the machine. And I'm just hoping that maybe he will get to the finish. At least he's now dropping down the order, and I think that could be it for Michael Dunlop. There will be another Superbike race later today, but they've managed to get 4 laps. So unfortunately for Michael Dunlop, it looks like a retirement. So many fans here to see the 21-time Isle of Man TT winner. So the battle for second place just opening up a little bit. It's not as tight as it was. Lucas Mora just managing to put a little bit of air between himself and Karlsson. Den Besten back in fourth. A bit of a gap back to the German rider, David Datzer, in fifth position. Kostamo is already coming down to turn one. Huta Huvat. Over the railway line he goes. And there is nobody to touch this man today. It was much tighter in the Superbike race and the International Road Racing Championship round yesterday that was held here at Imatra, but this time around, whatever he's had for breakfast has worked.
Ja se on nimenomaan Kostamon nimissä.
So he powers down along RVS technology. He's got traffic up ahead. But such is his advantage, 8.1 seconds now. Such is his advantage over Lucas Mora in second place, that the odd straggler at the back shouldn't pose too much of a problem for him. So Kostamo with just over 2 more laps to go as he goes over the rail bridge.
Ja jännäksi menee, siellä Maurer tulee eroa siis tähän Erno Kostamon aikaan, tai Erno Kostamon menoon on 8 sekuntia pikkasen päälle. Karlsson tulee kolmantena, 1,6 sekuntia perässä Maureria. Den Besten tulee neljäntenä, mutta vain 22 sadososaa Karlssonia perässä tällä hetkellä. Viidentenä Bian ja 80 as Kostamo comes through. Eli viiden kärki Kostamo, Maurer, Karlsson, Besten, Bian. Ja Datzer on myös erittäin lähellä, että sitten tulee kuudentena. Eli tämä ei ole mitenkään niin kuin selvää pässelihaa tässä vaiheessa.
It's Pierre-Yves Bian is one to watch now as well. I don't know what's happened to Den Besten. He's lost a little bit of ground to Mora and Karlsson. And he's dropped back to Pierre-Yves Bian and David Datzer. But Kostamo on his penultimate lap with a massive lead. In fact, he's eased it off a little bit. Well, when I say he's eased it off, he's had a couple of back markers to find his way past. That's cost him a second or so. But it certainly doesn't look as if he's easing off, does it? So, Kostamo giving the home fans exactly what they want to see. One of their boys on the top of the leaderboard. Kostamo from Lucas Mora.
Kuljettajat ovat erittäin lähellä toisiaan. Ja nyt Carlson tipahtaa viidenneksi.
In fact, what's happened to Carlson now? Beston's gone up to third. It's incredible. I don't know what's going on further back, maybe because they're in amongst traffic. But Lucas Moore is still in second. Den Beston is third. What's happened to Carlson? He's lost a little bit of ground. Den Beston's now third. Pierre-Yves Bihan continues to climb. Oh, and a big moment for Kostamo. He's overshot. It shouldn't affect him really because he had such an advantage. I'd be surprised if he was penalised, but he did leave the track. We saw that early in the Supersport race as well. So there is Lucas Mora, still in second position. That gap has come down, but that's because Kostamo made that little mistake going into the Kuman Trukipala Velo. No, Kostamo will see 1 lap to go. So the 1 lap board goes out. So Kostamo crosses the line now. Here comes Lucas Mora. So Mora in second place. And he's got a good little advantage, but here's that battle for third. And Bihan is in third now. So Bihan is up into third. Incredible. He was way back down in like 8th place, but Pierre-Yves Bihan, fresh from his victories in the Northwest 200 and also a great ride at the Isle of Man TT. He's now up into third on the Superbike. However, Den Beston is right on his case. And having just lost third position, he'll want to hang on. Or he certainly wants to try and grab it back, I should say. Saying hang on there because Den Beston really had the front wheel in the air as he went through from Technosave Buchenhauta. So Lucas Mora still in second place. Kostamo's already gone through the race leader. And here's the battle for third between Pierre-Yves Bihan, Joey Den Beston and David Datzer as well. So have you heard the one about the Frenchman, the Dutchman and the German? Well, it's being played out in front of our eyes right now. Lucas Mora looks good in second place. Kostamo should be, because we're on the last lap, should be coming over the bridge and coming down over Kulapula into Imatran. Kulapula, I should say. Josinen, Diesel Asenis, SUF Helsinki into Mitra, and then Imatran Kona. So Kostamo on his way towards the checkered flag. Kostamo, he's already gone through here. There's Lucas Mora, the man in second position, but the checkered flag is being prepared and is about to be waved at Kostamo. It's going to be victory again for Finland. Here he comes, takes the win. Kostamo takes the victory. Lucas Mora is second place, and it is in third. Pierre-Yves Bihan. What a ride from the Frenchman. Really, really super ride. It didn't look as if he was in the podium picture at one stage in that race, but he just climbed the leaderboard all the way through and eventually took third place from Den Beston. Datzer a very close fifth as well. Carlson, who was in the top 3 for so long, has to settle for 6th. Didier Graham some distance back in 7th. Valtonen comes through, so does Blomhart. Elsner confirms himself in 10th place. Muller is 11th. Manila in 12th. Wow. So Kostamo, really, really dominant performance from the Finn. Lucas Mora, once he shook off the likes of Carlson, etc. A very solid second place, but what a battle it was for third. So if some of you missed out on the start of the race, our apologies. A few little technical issues. One or two of you may have missed the beginning of this race in which Michael Dunlop did start. That was incredible because yesterday, talking with him and his team, It really was. Their heads were in their hands. They just didn't know what they were going to do to get that bike ready for today. And it really did look at one point like that was it. All they could do is sit on the side of the track with the fans and enjoy the racing. But they've worked hard. They've managed to get the bike out. They've managed to do half race distance. He managed to get up into 11th place at one point. But however, there are just far too many things going on with that machine, unfortunately. But a great effort from Michael Dunlop just to make it out onto the grid and put down some laps. So, confirmation of the results. Erno Kostamo, the race winner. Lucas Mora in second place. Pierre-Yves Bihan, incredible, in third. Joey Dent best and fourth. David Datzer fifth. Both riders unfortunate to miss out on a podium finish. Marcus Karlsson, the Swede, in sixth place. I don't know exactly what happened to him because he was really in the picture for a podium earlier on. Didier Grams in seventh. Vila Valtonen in eighth. Virgil Amber Blomhard in ninth place. Marcel Elsner rounding out the top 10. So, wow. Going further down, Mullen, Manila, Karki, Risslinger, Lufberger, Jochum, Grundy, Strack, Tapio, Nyman and Vinca. Plenty of riders, a big, big field. And still they're coming across the line. We'll have one or two more maybe to cross the line before we go to the podium presentations and national anthem. We'll hear the Finnish national anthem again. There we go, confirmation. Vincent Lombois was a non-starter, by the way. So that's Pierre-Yves Bihan just coming up as they get the podium ready again. Lucas Mora just coming up behind him. I think Erno Kostamo will be milking the applause of the huge Finnish crowd that is here. So here comes Kostamo, race winner. What a performance. From the word go, boom, he was off. No catching him. Destroyed everyone as soon as he got onto that throttle. Just that one little mistake as he came down from RVS technology into Kona Pico. That's many he overshot, but however, he didn't gain any advantage. And in fact, if anything, his lead did come down because of that. So no penalty for the Finn. So they're happy their boy has delivered for them.
Ja ystävät hyvät, tässä voitti Erno Kostamo, onneksi olkoon.
So we'll hear from the race winner, but we'll hear from him in Finnish.
Katsottiin monitorista.
No joo, pikkuisen herpaantui tuossa jo ajatus, mutta ei mitään, hyvin meni. Että testattiin vähän uusia säätöjä ja aika hyvin osui nappiin, että alkutaipaleella ainakin kilpailuun niin pystyy repiä aika hyvin eroa muihin.
Elikkä nyt luottavaisena sitten tähän päivän, sanotaan päälähtönä, eli nämä tärkeät IRRC-pisteet hakusessa ja sinne mennään hyvillä mielin.
No joo, sinne mennään, että kyllä tää taas toi vähän itseluottamusta lisää, että katsotaan, että toivottavasti ei kolaha oman nilkka.
Toivottavasti ei, ja tuskin kolahtaa, eli tuossa alkuviikosta oli vähän huolestunut säädöistä, mutta näyttää siltä, että nyt kaikki ok.
No joo, kyllä niin skeptinen oli ennen tätä viikonloppua, että taisin sanoakin tuossa, että jos on top 5 täällä tämän viikonlopun, niin on tyytyväinen, mutta onhan tämä mennyt yli odotusten ja tiimi ja henkilökohtaiset avustajat. Pekka on kyllä tehnyt tosi loistavaa työtä, että ollaan saatu pyörä ja ukko takaisin raiteille ja podiumin vauhti.
Hyvät on raiteet, mennään samoja raiteita tulevaisuudessa.
Näin mennään, kiitos.
Kiitoksia. Erno Kostamolle aplodit ja Erno Kostamo kipittelee sinne korkeimmalle korokkeelle. Aplodien saattamana tietysti. Ja se kakkoskorokkeelle, se kuuluu Lukas Maurerille. Kolmonen, third, Pierre-Yves Bihan. Congratulations.
So we're on for the podium presentations then. Lucas Mora in second position. And this man, this Frenchman, what a year he's having. Pierre-Yves Bihan. That was incredible. No wonder he's smiling. Absolutely incredible. So let's have the national anthem of Finland yet again here at Imatra. So they'll never tire of hearing that today. So congratulations to our top three in the Open Superbike race. Pierre-Yves Bihan, Lucas Mora and Erno Kostamo.
Jeps, otetaan tässä vielä juttu tuokin. Ja Pierre-Yves Bihan, you are happy but not so happy. You had some problems.
Yes, I have a problem with brake during 4 laps. No possible to brake hard, and after I have do a slow lap, I was 7, and I recuperated the brake, and the brake was perfect end of race. It's crazy, I don't understand why, but now I have do a good race, and the bike is more and more better, so it's good.
So we're waiting for the afternoon.
Yeah, for the afternoon I hope I have a break and do a good race again, and why not to win?
We hope so. Annetaan aplodit. Pierre-Yves Bihan.
So Pierre-Yves Bihan there.
Sitten otetaan, jos ehditään, Lucas Mora.
Saying he had a few issues earlier on, but managed to make his way up through the order.
Yeah, it was pretty mentally, yeah.
But you did it. You had a good fight with Pierre-Yves Bihan, and you had a good fight to get up.
Yeah, I had a bad start, and then I was riding behind 2 fast guys, and they tangled up somewhere, and I took the opportunity and overtook them both.
That's my tactic too.
Yeah, that's a good tactic.
Sorry, but when we go to the afternoon, you have good feelings for the afternoon, for the race in the afternoon.
Yeah, I hope I can find some pace and fight for the win, yeah, but Kostamo is really, really fast here. I don't know if I can follow him.
Yeah, I want to tell you an old story. That story is, if you want to win, you have to take a fin.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
That could be true, but it's good with any other countries. So we wish you good luck to the next race and hope for good points.
Yeah, and I hope it will stay dry, yeah.
You never know.
Yeah.
Thank you. Good luck. Annetaan aplodit. Lucas Maurer.
So we just heard there from Lucas Maurer. I don't know what he's saying about hoping to stay dry. I think it's going to be dry for quite some time throughout this summer. Anyway, confirmation of those results. And a BMW Kawasaki fest, really, with a Yamaha and a Suzuki thrown in. Erno Kostamo taking the win. Lucas Mora in second. Pierre-Yves Bihan in third. Joey Den Besten, David Datzer, and Marcus Carlsen rounding out the top 6. Didier Grams, Ville Valtonen, Virgil Amber Blomhart, and Marcel Elsner in counting out the top 10. Fastest lap, no surprise that it was Erno Kostamo, 152.2. Then we go from 11 to 15. Muller, Manila, Karki, Röslinger, Lutberger, Joachim Grundy, Strack, Tapio, Nijmanen, Vinke, Van Eijs, Kriknava, Sinkinen, Viperi, Querpens, Kahonen, Rate, Makanaimi, Freiburg,
ja sitten
Rentila.
ystävät pikkuhiljaa radalle tulevat
Unfortunately for Michael Dunlop, no finish for him. Vincent Lombois, surprised certainly after his crash yesterday that
suoraan salpaus selältä, Emeli Lahti.
So this is
ja mikä se
Kostamo.
on? Se on sellainen hurja vekote, joka kulkee todella kovaa. Elikkä äänestä kuuluu.
It really was a dominant display from the word go.
Kilpaa, eikä myöskään maantieliikenteessä, eli tässä sitä vauhtia löytyy tästä pyörästä.
Lucas Moore and David Datzer
jos tässä
having
nyt
a
ollaan aikaisemmin
real
menty
fight.
sellaista 308 tuonne pääsuoran päähän, niin veikkaisin, että nopeutta tulee olemaan sellainen 340 pikkasen päälle.
But, the Finn absolutely on it all the way through, and he's given everyone on the Superbike field something to think about in the later International Road Racing Championship round that will be taking place here at Imatra later on today. Meanwhile, I don't know if you've just picked it up on the back of my microphone, there's a Kawasaki H2R is just blasting its way around Imatra at the moment. My goodness, that'll be fun. I'm sure they've got some cameras on there and they'll be posted online at some point. But Datzer, just looking back at the highlights of this race, there's Kostamo, little bit of movement in the bike, that rear just juddering around a little bit, but always in control. There's plenty going on. That was the moment when Kostamo overshot.
Ja siinä sitten keltavalkoinen pyöräisä
managed to find his way through.
Legenda Ylä-Savon moottorikerhosta.
With also in the picture, but Bian up in the third place. Incredible, but it was the Finn, Kostamo, who takes the win. We're going to take a commercial break and we'll be back soon.
Ja seurataan sitten. Eli tässä ottaa nyt Eemeli nähtävästi sellaisen kierroksen katsoa, mitä täällä tapahtuu. Eli tullaan menemään sellaisia todella huipia nopeuksia. Katsotaan, mitä siellä tapahtuu, tai Eemeli katsoo, mikä se rata on, ja sitten lähtee kiskomaan. Eli se on hurjaa, todella hurjaa kyytiä. Se on juuri niin sitä, mutta nyt sitä käsittelee Eemeli Lahti ja Eemeli kokemuksen syvällä rintaäänellä tulee sieltä ja jännityksellä odotella mitä tapahtuu. Eli nyt katsotaan, nyt hyvät ystävät, seuratkaa kuinka H2R huutaa. Tuohon ei voi sanoa muuta kuin voi hyvä tavaton. Eli sanattomaksi jää. Piti tässä kerätä happea vähän, kun näki eli sen verran hurjan näköistä kyytiä oli. Se näkee jo silmämäärässä, että tuohon paljon tutkaa käyttää, niin näkee, että kyllähän sieltä tullaan. Sieltä tullaan todella kovaa. Eli kun tullaan tuolta ylämäkeä, Eemeli sitten hakee vähän sitä linjaa, Kiskasei koittaa valita ehkä sen tasaisimman pinnan tuosta radasta ja siitä sitten tämä osasto. Nyt odotellaan vaan sitten, että mehän autetaan tuota työntämistä aplodien saattamana. No niin, taputellaan, seistään, heilutellaan Nagolle. Elikkä nyt hyvät ystävät, nyt on mahdollisuus syödä, juoda, voida hyvin käydä toiletissa, tehdä ihan mitä vaan. Meillä on tässä pikku breikki. Ja tässä nyt sitten lähdetään two-seaterilla menemään pikkuhiljaa, eli suoraan Pietarsaaresta. Se on Suomen länsirannikolla Rune Kulla, Ivanhoe Racing Teamin kuljettaja. Ja kyydissä on sitten, jos en nyt ihan väärin ole arvannut tilannetta, niin on Janina ja sä oot sitten taas Bike-lehden edustaja.
Kyllä vain, ja tuun Vantaalta.
Mitäs kerropas nyt fiilikset?
No aika odottava ja ehkä vähän jännittynyt, mutta enemmän mä oon niinku innoissani. En malta odottaa.
Tiedätkö mitä? Me tullaan kysymään sulta, kun suut takaisin, mikä on juttu. Sulla on kumminkin kokemuksia pyöristää, koska Bike-lehden kanssa olet tekemisissä. Ajelitko itse?
Tällä hetkellä itselle ei ole vielä korttia, mutta iskän kanssa on tullut ajeltua ihan pikkutytöstä asti, että muun muassa crossipyörillä on tullut ajeltua 5-vuotiaasta asti.
No, siitä on huomattavasti etua. Elikkä me tietysti ollaan innoissamme, että sinä pääset kyytiin, ja yhtä intona odotamme, minkälaiset kommentit tulee tämän jälkeen.
Mä odotan kanssa.
Saa nähdä, sitten meitä on 2. Elikkä, niin kuin tuossa tuli todettu, niin Janina tuolta Bike-lehdessä kyydissä, purista kovaa. Ja kuljettajana siis Rune Kulla, eli toi on two-seateri. Muutettu sillä tavalla, että satula on pikkasen pitempi, muutettu myöskin sillä tavalla, että siellä on parit kahvat tuossa tankissa, että tässä tapauksessa Janina voi pitää kiinni. Ja se on aika uskomatonta, siis se on todella uskomatonta, minkälainen jarruteho pyörässä on. Eli jos ei Janina pidä kovaa kiinni, niin tulee menemään kohden kuljettaja, joka sitten taas on vähän sellainen huonompi idea, mutta Janina näyttää, että bodia löytyy. Puristaa sitä kahvaa ja puristaa kovaa. Ja Rune Kullalla sitten kilpailijauraa nykyään ruuvailee mieluummin enemmän. Tai en tiedä mieluummin, mutta ruuvailee kumminkin. Näin se menee. Eli Ivanhoe Racing Team, sehän on tää legendaarinen ritari tuolta Briteistä. Nyt ei tulla Ivanhoe Briteistä, vaan Ivanhoe tulee Pietarsaaresta. Jakob Start på svenska. Sieltä tulee sitten lisää pietarsaarelaisia, Karl Johan Kjellman, eli Kirsi Kainalaisen mekaanikkona. Ja sitten tulee SRR:n Angel Anna. No jo, annetaan Annalle aplodit ja Karl Johanelle kaikille aplodit. Janina, silmät auki. Onne auki, hyvä. Onpa hiljaista. Ja näin sitten pyörä käyntiin Janina kyytiin. Janina ottaa sitten hurjat otteet. Ja sitten meillä on seuraava kyyditettävä, joka katsoo hyvin huolestuneesti tonne. Eli kuka on lähdössä seuraavaksi kyytiin?
Niina.
Kuule Niina, ota tukeva ote kaiteesta. Minkälaiset on fiilikset?
Ihan hyvät. Vähän jännittää. Saa nähdä, mitä tulemaan pitää.
Joo, vähän jännittää, mutta sehän on tietysti selvä, että siellä nyt ei mennä sitä kilpailuvauhtia, vaan näytetään vaan mikä tämä juttu voi olla. Se, mitä tämä antaa, on se, että entistä enemmän kunnioittaa, arvostaa näitä kavereita, jotka ajaa, kun huomaa, siis otetaan huomioon, että siellä ei mennä sitä kisavauhtia, mutta kun ottaa myös huomioon sitten sen, että me mennään sellaista, sanotaan hyvää vauhtia, reipasta vauhtia, kylläkin, mutta ei kisavauhtia, niin kun ajattelee sitten, että nämä herrat menee paljon kovempaa kuin nämä kilpaa, niin arvostus kasvaa. Mutta sä oot nyt sen näköinen, että nyt sä et halua jutella mun kanssa, nyt sä haluat jännittää ihan rauhassa. Mutta se kuuluu asiaan. Sä oot pelkkää hymyä, kun sä tulet sieltä pois. Ei muuta kuin nauttimaan kilometreistä ja pidä kovaa kiinni.
Joo, kyllä, kiitos.
Olla hyvä, annetaan aplodit Niinalle. Niina lähtee sinne, pikkujännitys selkäpiitä raapii siinä, mutta hauskaa tulee varmasti olemaan. Ja muistetaan, että 20 päästä lähtee sivuvaunut matkaan, eli lähtöaika siis 13:40, 20 minuuttia aikaa, eli sivuvaunukuljettajat lähdetään pikkuhiljaa valmistautumaan, kerääntymään tohon ja päästään sitten kilvanajoon 13:40. No niin, Janiina, kuulin, että sanoit, että oli kivaa. Oliko tosi kivaa?
Oli ihan superkivaa. Ois voinut olla enemmänkin kyydissä.
Okei, ehkä se järjestyi joku toinen kerta. Mutta tuossa aikaisemmin keskusteltiin Niinan kanssa, joka nyt lähtee kyytiin, niin tähän ette menneen nyt kilpailuvauhtia ei edes lähellekään. Muuttaako tämä, tai muuttaa, mutta miten se vaikuttaa sun ajatuksiin kilvan ajoon, koska otettu huomioon varmastikin, että siellä mennään huomattavasti kovempaa, eli nousiko arvostus?
No ehdottomasti, että kyllä varsinkin kun tuossa mentiin suorilla aika kovaa, niin se ilmavirta ja kaikki, että kyllä se vaatii kilpailijoita tosi paljon, että respect kyllä kaikille.
Ja ilman muuta, ja ottaa myöskin huomioon, että te olette yksin. Te olette kahdestaan vain Ryyniä sinä. Sitten kun se olisi kilvanut, niin siellä olisi monta Ryyniä vierellä. Se ei olisikaan varmaan niin, tai niin helppoa, se saattaisi jännittääkin.
Joo, mä veikkaan, että se jännittäisi paljon enemmän. Että oli ihan mukavaa ajaa ihan kahdestaan.
Joo, se oli hyvin naisellisesti sanottu. Mitä minä sanoa, että kiinnostaisiko kilvanajajan ura?
Ei voi ikinä tietää, mitä sitä tulevaisuus tuo tullessa. Että kyllä mä ehkä tällä hetkellä jätän sen vielä ammattilaisille ja pidän itse harrastuksena.
Joo, mutta ota huomioon, nämä kaikki on joskus aloittanut. Ehkä sunkin olisi aika aloittaa. Sulla on nyt tässä tämä Ivanhoe Racing Team, ne antaa sitä perustietoa, mitä siihen kuuluu tuohon kilvanajoon, ja sitä kautta lähdet sitten pikkuhiljaa menemään.
Voi olla, aika näyttää.
Hyvin mysteellinen nainen tämä Janiina, mutta sovitaan, että nähdään sut radalla. Ei muuta kuin me toivotamme sulle oikein mahdottoman mukavaa vauhdikasta viikonloppua, ja mä lupaan tulla katsoa sun eka kisaa.
Kiitos ja hyvää viikonloppua kaikille.
Kiitoksia. Annetaan Janinalle aplodit. Ja lukekaa Bike-lehteä, sanoi Janina, vaikka se ei sanonut sitä.